Hello, hello, my friends, and welcome to day two of our 49 days of wellness, moving into, I guess launching the Stronger Over 40 Club for men 40 and over who want to regain their strength, their stamina, and their energy. So, as we jump into day two, I thought maybe we'd move into hydration after yesterday's sleep and recovery. But I want to be moving a lot of mindset stuff into this because we don't really stick with goals long term because we hit a goal. If we hit the goal, we just move on from the goal. And if we don't hit the goal, we feel like a failure. So I want to build habits into it. So I love James Clear. He does an amazing job bringing together Charles Duhigg's work with Habit as well as BJ Fogg with Tiny Habits. And so I like how he brings it together for applicable like applicable action, I guess is what I'd say. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to stick with day two and go to identity. By the way, welcome new members. We've got Doug and Justin who joined us in the last 24 hours. So really fun. After video one, we've got two more members coming in. I hope you'll be the next one to join us. And remember, when you do, bring a friend because it is free. We're on day two. Yeah, they got plenty of time to join, but you know how it goes. We procrastinate and then we miss out on the opportunity. So if you're getting in, let's make sure that they get in. And a little shout out to my buddies from Frontline. I switched some things up on my color scheme, so I'm wearing their shirt today. They provide pest control on the East Coast. So if you're on the East Coast and you're looking for a great pest control company, they're the best. I do leadership training for them. I help train their leadership teams. And I know that they are people who love people and love to do their job, and they are giving you peace of mind. Now, I better just make that quick because that is not a paid promo or anything. Just got the shirt, goes with the new colors, and that's kind of the cool thing about this community is we're building it out. And I guess I'm leaning into this one today. Is who am I? I am a person who acts. In the past, I've been a person who plans and perfects before I launch anything. And now I am identifying as a person who acts. And the reason I want to bring that up as we jump in today is because as we talk about identity, often we just get some things out of order, and I guess we can look at stuff a little bit differently. I'm going to bring up what James Clear brings up here in chapter two. I pulled this image from one of his blog posts, and he's just got great blogs, so want to invite you to check it out. But when he's talking about it, he's talking about the identity. Let's make the identity the target that we're really going for, and then those processes and outcomes. The processes will lead to the outcomes, but they're all based on the identity. And I'm going to, let's see, shift this over a little bit. We'll check in here for just a moment and then come back to that. So, yeah, in our pop culture psychology terminology today, I guess we have the law of sustainability. Maybe you've heard about that one. And what the law of sustainability states is that if our goals are not aligned with our identity, who we really truly believe that we are, then we really won't stick with it. We won't sustain that behavior because we don't identify with being that person. And so the reason I want to bring this up and keep coming back to it is because we need to see our future self and be our future self now. So we're going to cast that vision. Who is that person? In fact, I asked ChatGPT if it could do this, said it could. You might want to try it. I didn't do it, but I said if I took a physique picture of myself right now and loaded it, could you give and told you I was going to dial in my sleep for 8 hours a night, my hydration, my movement, my nutrition, and my mindfulness. Could you give me guesstimates of what I would look like at 30, 60, 90 days out? And it said it could. Now, I probably should have done it before pitching that to you. I want to throw that idea out to you and see if you're willing to do it. If it works, let me know. I'm curious. There's got to be some AI out there that does it, but I don't know if something as simple as ChatGPT is going to do that. But it is doing more and more stuff all the time. So with that identity, if I'm going for a physique, that's the identity of who I'm going to be right now, rather than going the opposite way around. And we do this with finances, we do it with our fitness, we just do it in so many ways. In fact, watch how this happens. Often, what we'll do, and I'll use this with finances, when I have this much money, then I will be rich, then I can do the things that a wealthy person does, right? So man, I'd love to have a home with a pool. I literally am working towards that. They'd be really fun. So if I go from this, then what I'm focusing on is what I don't have and what I need to get to be able to do it. So that I can be the person who has the money to be able to do those things like have the home with the pool. Okay. Also, I'll pause right there. I want you to know that as I come in to this opportunity to work with you, I am not a person who gets to spend all day in the gym. I'm not a person who gets to focus on my nutrition all day. When I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, it was not because I had an easy day ahead of me. In fact, I've been in trainings and working since then, and that's why I'm getting to this at 4:36 p.m. Mountain Time to come to you right before I jump on with a coaching client at 5, literally. So what I want you to know is what I have going on here and what I'm inviting you to do as I do it is not because I have this luxury of just doing it because this is what I do. It's the person I want to identify as, and it's the person I have identified as for years. And that's what allows me to be the person that I am today. So I want to point that out because I'm doing it, you can do it. I'm building two businesses, right? I'm building my leadership business and I'm building this new health and wellness business. I'm building two businesses. I do not have time to just sit around. So, yeah, if for any reason you may be thinking, oh, well, of course he gets those results. He's got plenty of time to do it, got just as much time as you, and I'm building two businesses while I'm doing it. So I got my steps in this morning, absolutely did on my East Coast call that I told you I was going to have. 6 a.m. I was beating the street and I got 10,000 steps in pretty early today. And then I got a little workout in once I got back as well. Did my mindfulness, great nutrition today. My hydration's been spot on since I got up. But all those things are just caked, just built into my day, right? It's part of the cake. It's one of the ingredients. And so I want you to know that, right? So that you can keep coming with me on this journey and not feel like you need to free up extra time. We don't really need to free up extra time. What we need to do is again apply that Pareto principle, that 20/80 principle. So again, this is backwards thinking of when I have this, then I'll be this person and I'll be able to do those things. And you could shift this all around. Like you could say, well, when I do these things, if I do this, then I'll like if I do a million crunches, then I'll have six-pack abs and then I'll be healthy. Well, you might do that and you might get those, but you won't be healthy. Okay. So we got to be careful that we don't start with the when I have this or if I do these things, then that's going to get me the results that I want. Really, what we have to do, what we really have to focus on is be that future self right now. And that's what I love about that idea of putting your physique, if you're going for a physical fitness goal, into ChatGPT so you can see that person and be that person right now. If it's some other goal that you want to go for, health related, just energy. I'm an energized person who loves to spend time with my family and feels good at work. Then that's what we need to start identifying as right now. We need to look at ourselves, look, cast the vision, create a vision board. That's fine with me. Look at who that person is, be that person, own that person, and then do those things. So you see why this one works so much better because then when I'm going about my day to do stuff, I'm not just doing it so I can have something or as a result of what's already happened. I'm doing it because that's who I identify with. So I'm going to identify as a healthy person. So a healthy person does these things, makes these choices, and then a healthy person has these results. So what I want to invite you to do, if you haven't already done it within your life, is to move away from starting with the when I have this or if I do these things and start with I am and who is that person that you are being right now and change it. Just it's as simple as this. In fact, here's what James Clear teaches us. He says it's a two-part recipe. I love this easy recipe. Number one, decide who you are. Who is that person that you're trying to be? And I don't even like to say trying to be. I know he's going to use those words. I like to say, who is the person that you are? And then I love the words I am and use those words. They are divine. I am a healthy person. I am a wealthy person. I am a happy person. I am a productive person. And then as you identify as that person, prove it with small wins. Here's the prove it part, right? It's in the do it. So I am, let's see, this kind of a person. And then I'm going to prove it with small wins all throughout the day so that I can have the results that I want. So let's go back to the pool. I want, I am the type of grandparent, because I'm hopefully going to be a grandparent soon. I'm a grandparent who has a pool that my children can enjoy, right? And really, it's for my wife. So I'm maybe I should put it this way. I am a husband who provides well for his wife so that she can have the pool that she wants to entertain her grandchildren. Okay. Now, again, unscripted. Let's see how this goes. I am this person. I am the person who is generating wealth. I am the person who has options and opportunities. And so I do those things. Like right now, even building out on Skool. That is an opportunity for me to use my passion, the purpose that I feel that I have to be able to help generate income that can help us to have those opportunities. So literally what I'm doing right now is leaning into the identity of the person that I am so that I can have those results. And like I said, it's not my normal natural way to go about things. Normally what I'd want to do is like make it perfect, get the perfect outcomes, then put those processes in place, and then I would be that kind of a person. But that's not served me well, and it's not going to serve you well. And that's what I found as I have moved through health and wellness is that really our health, our wellness is best um, suited to play to the identity. And in fact, that's the way it's playing out for you right now. In whatever state you find yourself, it's the state of uh, who you are identifying as. So if you want to change the results that you're getting, what we need to do is come all the way back to who are you and what are the results that you want. We'll go more into this. Again, this is just an intro to that idea of identity, and I want you to start thinking about that. And I'll link James Clear's article in the YouTube uh, portion of this. Again, it'll be posted all over social media. And yeah, I want you to check it out. And then why don't you comment or jump in? Jump in with this. In fact, that's call to action, right? I'm not a great salesperson, but I do love what I do. And I understand if I'm going to help other people do it, I got to have a call to action. So here is our call to action again on day 2. Now, this is day 1. Day 1, we did sleep. So there's a screenshot of day 1 that I just took today. And as we look into this, again, we've gone up from 9 members to 11 members. Let's see if we can get that a little tighter, get it in. Oh, just getting a little bit of glare there. And I want to invite you, if you have not committed to come in yet, hopefully you're starting to see some of the value that I'm going to come to you. I've done the homework. I'm here to support you. I want to help rewire you on the inside, again, so that you can be that person and you can do the things that that person does so that you can have the results that that person has. And if that's resonating with you, again, this is your tribe. Come join and bring a friend. Bring a friend who feels the same way and help them. Especially again during this holiday season, we're coming up on Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. By December 1st, this is going to close. It's all going to be paid. Let's get as many people in here as we can. Let's build this together and let's just have a great time helping each other become stronger mentally, physically, creating more stamina and energy in our lives so we can have more clarity and become the people that we really want to be. All right, until tomorrow, look forward to seeing you join us here. And hopefully tomorrow I've got some new members I can share with you so we can celebrate together. Thank you. Bye-bye.